Good afternoon and happy Saturday. I hope all is well with everyone and that you're enjoying your day, whether it be a day off or another day in the work world. I did something, I don't know, I guess something really kind of crazy. I don't know. Is this, yeah, it's recording. I just wanted to make sure because I did this reading last night, and I don't know, I felt like it was a really good reading. It was actually about 2 hours long, and I did each of the chakras with two different tarot decks, and it was probably about 20 cards in all. And when I finished the reading, I went to go check the recording, and there was nothing there. So I guess I had forgotten to turn the recording on. So here we go. We're trying again, and hopefully this one will work. So there's a link on Facebook to get into here, and I'll be watching for people to. Let me see. I just want to make sure. Um, I believe when people want to come in, I will get a notification. So I haven't used the Zoom in a while. But I wanted to be able to use the reading and be able to just take the downloaded recording and post it on my YouTube page. Um, so I'm not an expert at the whole YouTube page, and I'm barely getting by with the Facebook videos. So this is probably the way I came up with. I don't know if it's the way that is recommended by most for the recording to be happening, for the channel to be going on or not. But that's the way I need to do it for now until I get more expertise, and I'll probably have to take another class, which is okay because I'm all about learning how to do things differently today. Trying to fix this so my glasses aren't glaring. Maybe I have to do it like that. Okay, so today it seems like you guys enjoy like the pick a card or pick a crystal or something else. I haven't used little figurines in a while. Um, so that's something that I can do again. Um, Gosh, I can't get that glare out of my eyes. Not quite sure why. Is that better? No, I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to have to deal with the glare. Um, so, the crystals that we have now, the reading, we're going to bring in spirit, and we're going to ask spirit to bring us insight on changing our mindset to an abundance mindset. And again, when I say abundance, I don't mean getting rich and winning the lottery, although that would be nice for probably all of us. I mean having a happy heart, having being able to get up in the morning and know you have a wonderful life. And that to me is abundance, feeling that joy and that wonder and that beauty within. Um, and nothing really big having to happen in your life. So, it could be the family around you, it could be your job, it could be, just your home, your pets. There's so many things that can bring abundance to our lives. So, that's what this reading will be. There'll be three readings, and I'm going to use crystals. That seems to be a popular thing. So the first crystal I have, and this is an absolutely gorgeous. I love this crystal. I've done trees with this crystal, and I've made bracelets with this crystal before. Um, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's like a really deep, deep green. And this is rough form of malachite. And if you see it smooth, you'll see like streaks of like black going through it, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful crystal. But on this here, you can see it's just absolutely gorgeous. I have a couple pieces of this in my shop. So the next stone will be clear quartz. And quartz is a very healing crystal. It's an overall general healing crystal. I know that a lot of people will put quartz um, underneath their pillows, in their pockets, just in different places, in their homes and at work. They might have it sitting on their desk. When I have my Reiki table set up, I always put a piece of quartz underneath, and then possibly like an amethyst um, or a lapis lazuli stone, because they're very highly spiritual. Lapis lazuli opens up the third eye and stuff. So I will put those stones like in different spots underneath the Reiki table where someone will lay. So quartz is it's a very popular stone also. And I have like a whole dish of it over here, and they're really beautiful crystals. And the last one, and I know this is popular for most, um, is our amethyst. And I love amethyst. I love all crystals. Um, but there's just something about an amethyst stone, amethyst crystal that just like it feels pure. It really feels pure. So those are the three crystals. And I'm going to start with the malachite crystal. And malachite is a heart chakra crystal. So I guess it's a kind of a double little bonus there. There's the mindset and the heart chakra. So let's begin with, before I do anything, I want to begin with bringing spirits in. I already cleansed my area, so let's just say a little prayer and an intention. Divine Spirit, Spirit guides, all of the spirits, archangels, uh, ascended masters, please come through and bring messages to those that are here listening to a message for their mindset change and their abundant way of living. And may we all feel the message of spirit today through this reading. Namaste. All right, so again, we're going to begin with our malachite. Gorgeous, gorgeous stone. And I'll put the other two crystals over to the side. The first thing I want to start with is the energy healing card, oracle card. Okay, here we go. Ah, beautiful. This has a lot of blues coming through. The center point of this is, I want to say it's a magenta, a pink, which stands for high, in, high spirituality and love. I love these cards because they have the energy flowing through, and it's, to me, the energy is flowing through each one of our chakras, and that's that's what happens when we take the time to be alone with self, and we take the breath of life in, hold it for a few seconds, and then release it very slowly. And when you do that a few times, you literally will feel the energy from above, from the others, coming down through your crown down to every one of your energy points in your body. Um, so the top one would be the mind, the heart, the solar plexus, and then the root chakra. And the blue, we've got a soft blue, which is um, the throat chakra. And then we have a very deep blue, indigo blue, which is the third eye. Um, and faith, if we're full of fear and we don't walk in faith, then the chance of opening the third eye and being able to become intuitive with our inner truth is very it's slim. It's slimmer when there's no faith involved. I mean, some people are highly intuitive no matter what, and they don't really have to work at their mediumship abilities and stuff, and other people it's blocked. And if that's the case for you, and you're unable to really, like a lot of people say, I can't meditate, and it's not that they can't meditate. They think that meditation is something that it's not. Um, so I would suggest that if you're not feeling a strong sense of faith, that you spend the time with archangels and your spirit guides to build that faith. And the more that you do it, the stronger your faith will become. So this is our healing energy card, and it's faith. I am confident I will achieve my goals. I live in the present and have faith in the future. I firmly believe in my value within the universe. I love that. That's a beautiful message. All right, so the next card that I'm going to do is I think they're the seven energies. Nope. Uh, I want to say they're my seven energies cards. Um, Maybe not. I feel bad that I don't remember the name of the deck. Oh, here it is. I should have known that. Okay, it's the Be Blessed. So this is a message from Spirit, from your angels. Ooh, there we go. All right. So this one here, the number is 40. God, I don't know if it's a 45 or a 43. I want to say 45. And beautiful card, all red, root chakra, root chakra. And um, if you are one that is have you have a lot of fear of a lot of different things, afraid of getting hurt, afraid of moving on, afraid of leaving your job if you're unhappy with your job, worry about your children that they're not going to be safe. You have to give up certain things to. So those are all signs of fear, and that's the root chakra. Um, so when the root chakra is blocked, we become very fearful and afraid. And what's really beautiful is, okay, it's all red, all root chakra, and then this little bit of lavender. And lavender can be either the third eye or the crown chakra. They use amethyst for both of the chakras. So very beautiful card. This person is like definitely um, holding things close to their heart. And just holding on to whatever they can in order to get through each and every day. Um, oh, okay, so wow. Okay, and the card itself says it's number 45, which is 9, and 9 in tarot is completion. So, and this may be that somebody, you may be tending to somebody right now that let me just read the card. A blessing for those who are nearing their final breath. So again, it is most likely someone that has a terminal illness that you are caring for. It could be you, and you're feeling very powerless, or in a place where a lot of times when people are facing terminal illness and they know that time is of the essence, their their mindsets automatically like shift, and which makes sense of her holding these flowers close to her heart, and just appreciating every single moment that's left on earth. And for those of you that are not dealing with a terminal illness or a loved one that is, it's just a message from spirit to remind us that each day is a gift. And the word present, living in the present, is all about having a daily gift, a daily reprieve, a daily wonder of living, of life, that has been presented to us, and to not blow it up, um, to appreciate whatever comes forward within that 24-hour period. Um, so that's what I'm getting from this card. So whether you are a person with a terminal illness or know someone with a terminal illness, or you're just a person that might be a little lost right now, and feeling like, is this all there is? Life is precious. Life is a gift. Life is a present, and we need to keep our feet grounded in the present and smell the flowers, smell the roses, smell the flowers, take a walk, enjoy the beauty of this world. We all know that the world can have a lot of ugly in it. It's not the ugly that's going to put a smile on our face, it's the beauty. So try to spend the day appreciating the gifts of life. Um, I personally do a gratitude, and a lot of time that lately I've been like the assignment that I gave myself quite some time ago. I think I was only supposed to do it for 30 days, and I'm still doing it. I think I'm like day 60 something. And I'm still doing it. And the task was to write five things on my gratitude list. And I do not, unless the idea of that gratitude is like emphasized over and over, I don't repeat the same things I'm grateful for. I'm not saying I never will, but up to this point, I've always put down different things to be grateful for. And there's a lot of days that I'm doing far beyond the five things to be grateful for. And I start my day that way. And I end my day with my wins and my takeaways. And it really has brought me to a very I hate using the word humbling, because I heard once, if you say you're humble, then you're not. That's automatically saying you're not, because a humble person doesn't announce that they're humble, but it's a humbling feeling. Um, and I feel like I'm in a place where, you know, I'm in the present. I'm in the present and I'm appreciating the gift of life. Um, so that's what that's done for me. And maybe if you're having difficulty with feeling the blessings of life and, you know, having the faith that everything's going to be okay, and the confidence and the faith to achieve your goals, that's a great way to do it, is a gratitude list and then a wins and takeaways. So I'm going to do one more oracle, and it's going to be from the Sufi. So Sufi, I think it's Sufi, how you say it, deck. And then I'll do the angel of abundance, the star seed, and Archangel Michael after I do the three tarots. So here we go. I was really hoping for a beautiful sunny day today so I could get out my Reiki area and work on it. Wow, I'm seeing a wow, okay. I'm seeing an angelic image. Okay, first I saw almost like a mouse figure. And then when I looked closer, it was like an angelic image. Um, Beautiful colors in here. We have green, we have the light blue, we have the indigo blue. So we're talking heart chakra, throat chakra, and third eye. So like what I said right here, the first thing I saw was this shape right here. And it reminded me of like a mouse, a little mouse. But then when I look closer, this is an image of a woman or an angel, whatever, or a spirit, right here. And it's a really, really beautiful, beautiful image. So it says surrender with joy, achieve greatness through surrender. Um, I remember I used to hear that. And I used to get so annoyed with that. You have to surrender. You have to surrender. If you don't surrender, nothing's going to change. And and I learned how to surrender. And I've had to surrender numerous times in the past 42 years. Because different things come up that I want to hang on to and I want to hold on to and I want to live in it. And I need to let it go. And the only way you can let go, the only way you can win the war is to surrender the battle. Every battle is not for me to win. But in the long run, to make it to the finish, that's the battle I need to win. That card. I liked that card, so let's see what else is going to come up. Oh, I watched someone do readings last night, and it's pretty interesting the way she did her readings. I kind of liked it. One card would come out, and then she'd read the bottom card. So I thought it was kind of cool. Oops, I'm not going to do that, but it was just interesting. It's funny how different people will um, do cards in different ways. I just want to check something. No, oh, sorry. Oh, there you go. Um, I'm on call for jobs, so if I want to work next week, I have to, watch for the calls and listen for the calls. All right, first card, number 11. It's a master number. And do I have my tarot numbers? I do have my tarot numbers. So the master number 11, it's also major arcana, and it's the justice card. So let me last night when I was doing the reading. This is the reason why it took so long, a couple hours, was because I was tapping into the zodiac signs that go with the different cards. And I don't have it memorized yet, so I'm trying. I just keep trying. So with justice, I just want to tell you what sign energy. It's the Libra energy, which I should know that just by looking at it. But I wanted to make sure. All right, so we have Libra energy here, heart chakra. Okay. The coloring of this always reminds me of the stone tiger eye. Okay. Um, so I bring in the solar plexus with this card too, which is emotions, powerhouse emotions. And the heart is, the center. And the heart chakra balances the human body and the spiritual body. So the yin and the yang. I don't know which one's yin, which one's yang. But the we all have an uh, we all have the inner us and then the outer us, what's other people, what the general public will see. And it's the moon sign that is the sign that is more of our inner selves. So we have justice here. And the person down at the bottom, I'm going to turn it so you can see this person. They almost have like a darker side to them, and I want to say that this is like the human side. The darker side is the side that will allow the anger, the fear, the gluttony, all of the human sins, so per se, or errors, is the human side. So if you look at the face of this card, it's a person that kind of wants to hide from the world, hide from life, not really show you true colors. So then we're going to turn it around. And this is about duality, and look at this person. This is the spiritual person. This is the person that's enlightened. And this is the person that knows their truth. And the whole thing with the justice card in Libra is bringing the two personalities and characteristics together. So taking that humanly makeup and connecting the humanly makeup of the person to the spiritual side of the person, and bringing them in as one, and bringing that God consciousness and that Christ consciousness within. And you'll find that when you get to that place, when you get to this, bring the two together, um, that life is going to be far more simpler. You will find yourself much happier. You'll be surrendering the human existence to the spiritual existence. And you will have this faith. You will have confidence. You will achieve your goals. You will achieve your goals and live in the present and have faith for the future. Um, I firmly believe in my value within the universe. And that's what we're here for. That's the reason why we are having this human experience. We're spiritual beings having a human experience, and it's all about bringing the human qualities and the spiritual qualities together as one. And this is where my um, Malachite people are right now. Um, and it's really important that you tap into the spiritual side of your soul. Okay, the next card, the Star card, another Arcana card. And this was the recent past, and this is number 17 or number 8, which is the infinity sign. No beginning, no end. And the message I'm getting for this card is, here we've got this person sitting on the ground, this woman sitting on the ground. It could be a woman or a man, it doesn't really matter. And she's holding the string of life, the light of life. The string is attached to the light of life, the faith, the joy, the happiness, and she's holding on to that, and it's beginning to have that energetic healing, and it will come down to her. So the Star, I'm going to read out of this, out of the Major Arcana card, because I believe there's probably more to this than what I'm saying. And maybe not. I just kind of like to, what did I say? 17. The Star's kind of like I don't know, like when you think of stars at night, it's like I always look for the brightest. I was doing it last night. I look for the brightest star in the sky. And that feeling of wish upon a star, you kind of like, you kind of sense that and get that here, you know. But our wishes can come true. Our wishes are can be dreams, and dreams can come true. If you believe, if you have faith. So the Star, it's a light seer, hope, expectations, wishes granted, a renewed sense of hope, soul purpose, healing after traumatic events. So, again, this could be the part of the traumatic events. Um, Either you've been diagnosed or you have a loved one that, has been diagnosed. That's a very traumatic experience to, um, I'm sorry, it brings me back to my mom. I spent the last 5 days of her life, and I watched her take her last breath. And during the 5 days, I did Reiki on her to help her to relax, to help her to open up, to move beyond. And it's a pretty intense feeling. It's not that I hadn't experienced deaths of loved ones before, because I have, but this one was like I was I was like that close to the person when they took the last breath. I had a son that passed away, and it just was like 1 minute he was alive, 1 minute he was gone. This was watching the whole experience and watching that last breath, and it's an experience that I will have with me for the rest of my life. And it's a very, I don't like using the word traumatic, because traumatic kind of puts a negative spin on it. But it was pretty amazing to watch that. And, to literally see that life come out of the person. And so I don't know why I'm even talking about this, really. But yeah. So this was upside down when I pulled it. And I'm gonna put it that way because that's how it was. This is the Shadow Seer when it comes upside down, and it's about despair, loss of faith, diminished hope, and being oversensitive. So I'm going to, like, you know, say that nothing's that important. There's nothing on this earth that is so important that it should take our serenity away, um, and our happiness or our faith. You know, things are going to happen in life and there's going to be things we don't like, but we need to just accept them and move on. It's not easy. I knew a woman that used to say, "Oh, I was constantly being told to turn it over, turn it over." I felt like a pancake. That I had turned it over so many times with her ex-husband that she felt like a pancake, and we used to laugh hysterically listening to her. And yeah, but yeah, sometimes you can feel like a pancake, but you know what? Um, Pancakes are okay, I guess. So, the little affirmation for the star is I expect miracles, which is absolutely beautiful. Um, After living through the chaos of the tower, so the star comes after the tower. The star emerges from the ashes with her own warm feelings of renewed hope. She can't pinpoint exactly why she's feeling this way, yet she is. With a deep breath in, she steps out of the galaxy pool and sits at the edge of the earth, warmth beaming light. There is so much to do from here, so many things to see and so many places to go. She looks up and instantly remembers where she came from, and she feels grateful to have this beautiful opportunity to live renewed with a gift from the gods, a spiritual being, and a flesh and bones experience. She reaches her heart up to the stars and connects with their guiding glow. Subtly at first, ancient memories begin to stir within her soul, a remembering, a reawakening, a connection long forgotten. And now she knows what she is. Her timeline glows. The most beautiful of views as inspiration pours down. Pure, honest, naive, even. Hopeful and expectant, she tugs on her light and watches as her miracles start to flow. That is absolutely beautiful. It's saying to draw energy from your brightest inner light because you know exactly what you came here to do. So this is your recent past, and it's gotten you to here. So a lot of you that have picked the Malachite stone, you've found your place self in a place where you have been you've had to surrender with joy, and you have been dealing with some type of trauma, and letting go of the trauma to be renewed with the light of faith. And faith is the energy healing card. So, message from the star: allow yourself to sink into the dream like inspiration of the star. She sends a message of divine timing and renewed expectations. She guides you to reach for that string of serendipity and faith. She promises you that your expectations will be met if you find your conviction, your hope, and your excitement. Your future is increasingly bright. Find unwavering optimism and determination because you are being truly blessed by the universe at this time. Your core purpose, your light, is beginning to shimmer at the surface of your reality, and your path is being intrinsically tied to your biggest missions and brightest opportunities for expansion. You are stepping into a path of fulfillment and happiness with starlight to guide you. Allow your innate essence to shine through any residual darkness right now. Uncover any limiting beliefs or self doubt that you are holding on to, and find the courage to voice any unexpressed emotions. Release every bit of outgrown energy that is anchoring you to the past. Pull your focus from the past and put it on the future. You will find your biggest source of inspiration and love there. It is time to believe and ascend. Faith. The stars are aligning in your favor, and it's time to trust them again. Faith. So, and here's the future card, the near future or the future. Oh, I love it. Page of Pentacles. And Pentacles, let me tell you what energy this is. Ah, The page and aces are all, pentacles are earth. I want to say they're earth energies. Um, yep. Pentacles are earth energies, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So all that means is in your natal chart, and if you don't have a natal chart, I do natal charts for a very low fee, but in your natal chart, wherever those signs are, that's the house that you need to pay attention to with the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles, and that goes for any of the tarot cards that get pulled, like the star. I don't know what we said the star was. Let me. The star is I want to say we said Libra for that. So we got Libra, Aquarius. Air, I should have known that, air sign. So the star is for the air sign. So you've got air. Libra is also Libra is also an air sign. And then these are the earth signs, the pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles, this is like new doors are opening for you. You need to have the faith, surrender with joy, and that's surrendering whatever this trauma that's coming up for my people with the Malachite, whatever that trauma is, whatever that life experiences, final breath, and it could be saying goodbye to a long relationship that hasn't been working out. And I mean, so there's the final breath could mean so many different things, but to be able to surrender with joy, walk away without um, the guilt, the anger, the abandonment, all those kinds of feelings, to be able to surrender with joy is really important. And when you do that and you have the faith, the Page of Pentacles is going to be opening up doors for you. And Pentacles is all about abundance. Um, it could be financial abundance, it could be family, it could be so many different things. I that's the future. And again, we have orange. She's wearing orange pants, so that's sacral creativity. I'm getting in this card the message of you are a creative being, and there's going to be a lot of creative energies that create your new doors opening and your ability to create your world of abundance. So let's do 3 more. I'm going to do the Starseed card first. Yep, there we go. Ooh, all right. I love it. I'm not going to get into the reading. Just look at the card, resonate with the card. Let the card tell you your story. It's a very beautiful card, and it's a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. So hold on to that vision, and it's going on top of the Justice card. So, um, hold that vision. Look at that face there. Hold that vision. Don't let that go. Keep that at your heart. Um, and she's this is water here. So the water element, the moon element, um, and also, a lot of the stars and stuff are the air elements. So we're talking about taking the time to absorb all the elements that work for you at different times and places of your life. And it's important that you tap into what's going on. I know that with natal charts, you can pull up your natal chart and can bring it into today, and see what areas where all of those elements lie in what houses and stuff. And it can give you some insight. So the next card's going to be the Archangel Michael card. We have too many there. All right, the card we have. Huh. Well, I don't know, for those of you that maybe are going through the trauma of something being final, once and for all, and something that you've had to surrender to, and it's been long time coming and traumatic experience. Just know that someone new is coming. This is number 28, which would be a 10, which would be one, new beginnings. And you got the doves, or the, yeah, is it doves, lovebirds, doves, um, flying together in sync with each other. So whatever this means, someone new is coming in, and it doesn't necessarily mean a lover. It could be a partner in whatever new venture you're finding in your life. Whatever it is, there's going to be a synchronicity between the two of you. You're going to blend well and work well together. There's a lot of third eye, crown, and communication. All of those chakras are playing into this card. So listen to your divine messages, have faith. And when you surrender with joy, you may have to surrender numerous times. And it could be the same thing. I mean, something, you could surrender and be okay and be doing well, and then all of a sudden something comes up, a memory comes up, or a reminder, someone brings up something, or a holiday comes up, whatever it may be, and you might have to surrender again. So don't think that because it pops up again that you didn't do it right the first time. um, to surrender is just, it's a process of healing. And it's just, the more you heal the situation, the less of an impact it has each time it does pop up. And one day it will pop up and not even have a phase on you. So let it happen, have faith, believe that it's going to happen, and let your dreams come true. Hold on to that light. um, an important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. And the last card we're going to pull is the Angel of Abundance. I just started using this deck last night again. I haven't used it in a while. I used to use it all the time, and then I started getting new decks and forgetting my old decks, and so I'm trying to like bring out some of the decks that I used to use in the beginning. I got this card last night. Um, love the card. A lot of solar plexus coloring in here in third eye. Um, a lot about trust and faith. Um, and just look at the card. I mean, you've got the angel holding the little shepherd boy in the sheep, and just feeling safe and warm and supported, and loved unconditionally. So the one place where you can always receive that feeling is God. God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. What a beautiful way to end this reading. So, with that, I'm going to say, God love you, my Malachite people, and let's move on to the next reading. And the next reading will be my quartz, clear quartz crystal. Here we go. All right. Again, quartz is a overall healing energy crystal. It's also a crown chakra crystal. And a lot of people they do yoga with a thing of quartz in front of them. So quartz is a very essential crystal that is very generalized, and I believe that quartz is one of those crystals, and same with amethyst, that can be basically used for any type of ailment, or um yeah, ailment. Let's just say ailment. Doesn't matter if it's mental, physical, or spiritual. So with that, let's start with our healing energy card. And I'll try to be a little quicker with the readings. Ah, there we go. I tend to talk too much, and I know that, and I apologize. All right, so this is beautiful for clear quartz. And just so you can resonate with that image. A lot of green heart chakra here. And again, that like I don't know. It's a certain type of cross, and it's been around since it's basically been around since humans were created on Earth. So it's I want to say it's a Celtic cross, but I think it was called something else prior to being called the Celtic cross. Um, all right, so the card itself says the calm. I breathe, live, and grow the light within me. I do one thing at a time and focus on the present moment. I cast off my doubts, all fears dissipate, and I find peace in my being. Wow, that is absolutely beautiful. And clear quartz assists in all of that. So let's do, I have to remember what cards I did win. All right, we have Be Blessed. Let's see what comes up for Be Blessed. Here we go. This is number 37, which would be 10, which is 1, new beginnings. Okay. Oh, wow. This is awesome. All right, so here we go. This card, this reading and this card for the clear quartz, and staying the calm, is for people that are experiencing a lot of division in your life. Whether it is that you're torn between your inner and outer personality. It's creating conflict with yourself and with people in your life. That's a division. It could be family members that are divided. I know that this past year has been very, very tough on families. Some family members believe in one philosophy, um, and other family members, believe in something else. And there are holidays that were all of a sudden not being shared together because of different philosophies, which I personally think is very sad. Um, so there's division going on. There's division in this country right now. What people think should be. Um, there's always been division, but lately there's a lot of strong division right now everywhere. It could be religious division. I know that the way I believe is very, very um, like a lot of people read the King James Version Bible or the Torah or the Quran. And the biblical texts that I tap into and I read were the ones that were before those versions. And they tell a very different story. And some people would denounce me as being a person of faith because I don't believe in the stories of the watered down biblical texts that are out there today. And I honestly believe that a lot of things were taken out of the Bible so that the leaders of these so-called religions could control us. And I don't believe that Jesus wanted us to be controlled beings. He wanted us to be truly spiritual beings in touch with our higher selves. And the leaders of these so-called places of God do not want that belief spread. So that's a division for me. I find it very hard for me to find a place of worship um, because I don't read the same text they read. So to get off track, here I go again, off track again. I'm not off track, but I am. So division's like a really big thing right now. Um, and it's really, really important that no matter what if you believe something, that you stick with it, but you don't have to disregard other people and what they believe to be true in their life. And maybe they need that belief in order to survive their everyday life, to be comfortable in the life that they chose to live for whatever reasons. It doesn't make sense to me, but if it makes sense to another person, who am I to judge? So I'm getting this is what's coming. I mean, this is coming. This is, the message that's coming. So in the card itself says a blessing for unity where once there was division. So again, this card is going out to people that are experiencing a lot of division for whatever reasons. And this card is to bless you with unity. Don't give up on yourself and your beliefs just because someone is saying they're not right. The only one that can change your beliefs is you. And if you believe they're right, then you need to stick with that. So I got a lot of there's a lot of, like, these cards here have the this is I know this is a Celtic symbol in the corners here. And if you notice, she's got like that it's like a pinkish, it's not a rose quartz because it's more of a magenta crystal that's right at her third eye, right at her third eye. And again, tapping into, and look at the nature. I mean, look at one with nature, one with, the universe. You got the crescent moon in the background. You've got the ivies of the leaves, growing through her hair, and the little bunny rabbit just sitting there with her. And this facial expression tells me she almost has like it's almost like she has a bunny face with the nose and the mouth. But this her face is like a representation of, I want things to be normal again. I want to feel normal again. And I want the world to be at peace. That's the message I get right now, is that there's too much chaos, there's too much arguing, there's too much fighting. And again, the one thing, how important is it? How important is my ideals, that they're so important, they're causing you to like just disown me? I mean, they're not that important. Things are not that important. Let it go, enjoy life, be happy, be loved, and be with the family or friends that you're meant to be with. Don't let dissension and division tear that happiness up. Trust me, I have that going on in my life right now, and it's sad. Um, it's sad, but there's nothing like, oh, we got two cards here. Oh, I'm gonna go with it. All right. So we have the left side here. Look at that. Beautiful card. Look at all those beautiful colors. Kind of like, it reminds me of a rainbow. The sun is out and all these streaks of beautiful colors coming through. Um, a lot of different like shapes within these colors. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the card says simple pleasures. Look for the beauty that is all around you. Again, stop focusing on the diversity, I mean, the division. Stop focusing on that and focus on the diversity. Focus on the beauty. I hear people use this word, and I guess Martin Luther King said it. I'm kind of surprised because, I don't know, just because the way I kind of like put my own little swing on things. But I hear this phrase, and I don't know if Martin Luther, I mean, people say it, it was in his speech. I guess it may have been, I don't know. I know that I hear it, and people will say, I'm colorblind, I don't see color. And it's like, horse crap, you know? I see color, but I don't see color as an issue. I think color is beautiful. And there's nothing, I mean, imagine if the world was just black and white. Imagine if there were only one race of people. I mean, when God created the world, he created all these nations. There were 12 major nations, and in those 12 nations, they were to create their nations. And God did that for a reason. There's a reason why he wanted 12 nations. And it isn't because we could have one color world and see no color. It's so that we could see the world for the beauty that it is. And that's just my little spiel about that. Um, so with that, another beautiful card. I mean, lots of colors in this. I love the colors. Look at the colors. Don't be colorblind. See these beautiful colors, and look at them as something like, wow, God given, God given. You know, how beautiful is that? That is like so. It's so beautiful. Look at the light shining through all the color. You know, bringing out the best of each and every color. That's what the light does. It brings out the best of each and every color. So the card itself says time to play. Make time to dance and play. I was dancing a little bit earlier, to some, I don't know if it was country music or I don't know. I don't remember. I think it was country music. Yeah, I think it was. I had different music on in the car when I was doing my laundry, but country music was playing here in the house, so it was country. Um, so the music in the background, that's an abundance frequency. Okay, here we go. Ready? Where you're at right now. Ooh, Capricorn energy. Number 13. It's my favorite number, really. Number 4 in Tarot. And let me tell you, oh, I already told you it's Capricorn energy. I don't need to tell you more than that. This is death, rebirth. You can see the figure 8 in this card. No beginning, no end. The figure 8. Where this card is coming up, and it's all about the calm and division. I'm going to recommend that you do the circle 8 walk. No, yeah, the circle 8 figure 8 walk. It's called the figure 8 walk. You can pull it up on YouTube, and whatever it is that you're wrestling with, whatever feeling, emotion, thought that you're like just going on and on and on with, put that intention in your heart. You do a little intention prayer before you start, and you start in the middle, and you have a crystal on in one part of the figure 8 and a crystal on the other part, and you just walk the 8. You walk the 8 and keep walking the 8. You do it for at least 3 minutes, and you keep thinking about that intention, whatever it is you're trying to like work through, and either and stay long, do it longer if you want. But a lot of times, as you're doing the figure 8, the solution or whatever it is that you're looking for, the answer that you're looking for, will either come to you, or whatever has been like taking over your mindset will be gone. You'll be relieved of it. So the death rebirth. This is where you're at right now. This is about. It doesn't mean you're going to die. What it means is that it's kind of like a snake. You shed your old skin, you shed it so that the new skin can come. And it's about rebuilding, rebuilding the new you. And look at the light. There's a light coming through, there's a light shining through, and all you have to do is ask for that light to be shown to you. And again, a blessing for unity where once there was division. You know, ask for that. Obviously, this reading is for people that are in a lot of divisiveness, going on in their lives, whether it's family member, jobs, whatever it is. This reading is about staying calm, breathe, live and grow the light within you. The light within you. Look at that. I mean, how connected is this reading? I do one thing at a time and focus on the present moment. Cast off my doubts. All fear dissipates, and I find peace in my being. Let me just turn that down a teeny bit. I like it, but I don't want to be focusing on what it's saying. It's very pretty though. Um, so there you go, the light within you. You need to search your soul and again do that figure 8 walk. you know, the infinity walk, and you know, let go, learn to let go with grace and peace. Enjoy the simple pleasures and take time to play. So, what has brought you? Oh my gosh, look what comes up. Okay, I swear, I don't rig the deck here. This is what came up. This is what was picked out of the deck. There were certain cards that were kind of poking out a little bit, and that was the first card, the death card, and this was the second one that poked out a little bit. And I said, this one's poking out. I'm taking it. Um, this is the strength card. It's the Leo energy, and strength and courage, and the sun, also solar plexus area. Um, and you know, look at the hair, the mane of the hair, the mane of her hair is all like a golden yellow. She's got the sheep next to her. She's got a heart, like a red heart on her chest there. She has, look at this, the infinity sign on her arm. Oh my gosh. I just said the infinity walk. Um, yep. And you've got the Leo sign right here, and heart chakras, the sky, the greenish sky. Then you got blue. Now this one's here. So this is all about healing the heart. But then look over here, that beautiful blue sky. That's about having clarity about what you're going to do next. And what you're doing next is rebirth, you know, finding the light within so that you can become the one you're meant to be, not somebody else's person, but your person. Beautiful. And the thing about Leo, the lion energy, Leo's, if you ever notice a lion just can sit there, um, kind of like on its throne. And just their appearance gives off strength. Um, and then there's a gentleness, and the whole idea of this lamb, you know, there's a gentleness. So this person is got the strength of a lion to get through this this diversity, this the division, the division that's causing pain. You know, you've got the strength to get through that, but the gentleness, the gentleness to see your own light and let that light come through so that you can find the real truth within yourself. And where you will be. Okay. Let me just check this. Taurus energy. All right. So this is an earth sign. So your future will be the Knight of Swords is all about conquering the things that um, were keeping you held back. You know, being able to get past all the pain, being able to uh, shed that old skin and put on the new skin so that you can once and for all enjoy the simple pleasures of life. And you'll be able to find time to play, and the calm is going to come. Notice we've got root chakra on the bottom is heel. We've got a very kind of like, it's almost like an aquamarine sky, which is, yeah, but there's some gray clouds. So it's like the aquamarine is about communicating effectively, not only speaking effectively, but hearing effectively, being able to open up the mind, the ears, the heart to hear the real messages you're meant to hear. The little bit of gray there, it's like you may not know exactly where you're going to be, but you know you're on the right path. You know you're on the right path and that you will get there and you have the means to get there. You are going to hop on the bike and ride the trail until you find your place in the sun where you can be rebirthed and find time to play and enjoy the simple pleasures. And you will feel blessed, but you will also want to give blessings to those that are living a life of division. So you basically will be able to walk away gracefully. Um, you'll be able to walk away and what is it? They use the word detached with love, but it's like loving something from afar, not wishing any because when you walk away with that hate and that anger, you usually do not wish well for people. But when you walk away with love and detach with love, you're able to walk away knowing there's nothing you could do to change the situation, that no matter what, it was going to be what it was going to be, and that the only way to save your own soul, and to find that calm within yourself and to find that light within yourself was to walk away, but with love, not wishing harm, not wishing anything but a blessing for unity where there once was division. So this is like a beautiful like reading here. I'm gonna do the star seed and then Archangel Michael and then Angel of Abundance card. I feel like this reading was for me a year ago. I'm kidding. No, this I just I get this reading. I get this feeling. I get the how strong you need to be and how you have to run fast and hop on that bike and just don't stop until you get there. Don't stop till you get there. I think there's a song that kind of goes like that. Oh my gosh, it's the same card. Um, so here we go. I just want you to resonate with the card. Look at the card. We have water energy here. We have moon energy, which is, um, the stars there, the pretty green and the pretty purple, a lot of heart and crown chakra in this card here. And this person's just moving forward, going forward, following the light within, you know, not being afraid, being calm. Look at the colors, how so nice they so nicely go together. Um, Look at that. Keeping the calm, and just letting go with love. And it's a new earth. Um, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. Okay. So keep your eyes on the light. Um, Keep your eyes within and keep making yourself soft but strong. You don't want any harm on anyone. But you want to be strong enough to save your own soul, and you always want to have a blessing for the ones that you're walking away from. Oh, oh, ah, jeez, take that one. All right, this one came up too. I think this was in the last reading too. The Malachite. Okay, we're getting doubles here. All right, here we go. Two beautiful dolphins. A lot of light blue here. A lot of love. Um, Between the two entities, there's love there. Um, and communication. Don't, and the number here is 9. The night is 11, and 11's a master number. And you have 8, 13, which would be 4, and then 11, and then we have a 9. So don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. So again, this so goes with this. And you may want to tap into some Archangel Michael cord cutting meditations. I know I've done that, and they are so helpful. I've done that with pretty much everybody from where I moved from. Not everybody, but quite a few people were in my cord cutting meditations. And, it definitely is a way to, have blessings. Because with cord cutting, it's not about cutting the person out of your life, it's about healing what has gone on um, with that person or people. And when you cut the cords and you sever those cords, you cut them at your end and at their end. Um, you can still love that person. That person can still even be in your life. I've had that too, um, but they don't affect you anymore. Archangel Michael heals the way that the person was impacting you, so that all of a sudden, like I've had people in my immediate circle that were just really bothering me. A lot of little things that they were doing was like, why did they do this? Why did they do this? And I did a cord cutting and meditating, and it was like the person didn't change. I just didn't react anymore to them, which is such a blessing. I mean, that in itself is a blessing. Um, so you might want to try that and see what happens. Okay, here's your Angel of Abundance card. Beautiful. I get the message of innocence here. Um, Innocence, magic, awe. A feeling of um, divine beauty, that belief and faith in something that you can't necessarily touch it, but it's there. And the magic, there's nothing like the magic of a child, and when they believe in something so strongly. And it's so cool. It's just so cool. And the colors in this. So it says, take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. There you go. There you go. New territories. There you go. As you leave behind that which is comfortable, I don't want to say uncomfortable, and familiar, but no longer appropriate. Okay, so that makes sense. No longer appropriate um, for you. You make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So there you go. There's your death and rebirth. Um, and also your strength cards coming in this too. It takes a lot of strength to, you know, um, leave what to a very unfamiliar territory. There's a lot of strength involved in that. So that's my reading for my quartz people. And now we will go to the last one, the amethyst, and see what the amethyst reading has in store for us today. So let me just bring out the amethyst again. I have a couple of these stones in my store. Actually, I have another one right here. It's pretty cool. I'll put them both out for the reading just to double up on the energy. There we go. All right, so we'll put them both right here. All right, let's pull out our energy healing and see what happens with this. Divine Spirit, what energy healing card do you wish to present for us today? For our amethyst people. Ah, nice. Beautiful. Again, kind of reminds me, I want to say like a Chinese type of lantern. I don't know if it's Chinese. It could be um, English. It could, I don't know. It just reminds me of an old-fashioned lantern, the way it's lit up like that. But again, it's that cross, the lights coming in, and the crown, the heart, and we've got gold and yellow, which is solar plexus. All right. Faithfulness. This card is called faithfulness. I commit to my mind, heart, and will. I am devoted to the needs of my soul. I trust in myself, in God, and the universe. Okay. All right. Ready? Let's go for it. Um, oh, no. All right. First card. Hmm. Interesting. Um, because I was gonna say like a fire within on this one. Kind of feels like a fire within. All right, so here's the card we have. It's card number, is that 5 or 3? Can't tell. 3. All right, it's card number 3. Root chakra for sure. Um, root chakra and fifth chakra communication. Then you've got that full moon behind her. Kind of lighten the way. But look at the background, that deep, deep red background, then the big red flower in her hair, both sides of her hair. Um, it's kind of like I don't know, I get like not goth, but like a gypsy, um, kind of Nordic, kind of gypsy type of woman with a mixture of like native, um, just very intense. Uh, Very intense card. So this is a blessing of fire. Um, and fire, I mean, of late, we don't really think it's healing, but, fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So they may be in play here. It's a very strong, this is a very, very strong card. A lot of strength in this card. So we're talking about someone that definitely, I want to say, is strong within and without. It's not like they're presenting on the outside very strong and weak on afraid on the inside. It is definitely a strong, confident person, and pretty intact with the confidence, knowing who they are. I mean, definitely, I definitely see that. This person knows who they are, and they're very self assured. Um, and they don't settle for less. This person is not going to settle for less. There's a fire within this person, and that fire is going to keep burning until they get to not burn people, but the fire is going to burn within and keep themselves moving forward the way they're supposed to, and they're going to have faith on this path, this journey. They have a lot of faith. um all right, so we have that was this one, right? No, that's this one. Okay, sometimes I get confused in the order that I do the cards. All right, here we go. This is like perfect for to come right after this person here. A lot of green, a lot of like the brownish like tiger eye color here. So we're talking solar plexus and heart chakra. We got the root chakra here, and the sun or the moon. I don't know if it's a sun or moon, but it's golden. That's also solar plexus. Let me show you the card. Pretty intense card. Now the card is called "You Are Unique." Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Like, how perfect. I mean, that is just like so perfect for this card. I mean, don't change because for anyone else. Don't change because other people, you know, um, think you're a little too showy or a little too overconfident, or you know, you come off as a little awkward or odd, or you might come in the room, wearing like outfits that like really people will. I remember when goth first came in, and people would come in and all this goth and the black lipstick and the black. It just everything was black, 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 and people really got noticed. And they didn't care. That was who they were. They weren't gonna. This is who I am. I'm not changing. And that's pretty much how I feel when I see this card. I mean, even though I wouldn't say that that's a goth look, it's definitely a very um, an extreme confident person. You don't see that type of dress every day. Very confident, very colorful, very. I mean, even though there's not a lot of color there, just the way she wears the color is just very representative of confidence and knowing who you are. And you are unique. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. How that's so perfect. All right, there's my three tarots. Let's see where we're at right now. All right, so right now, Seven of Pentacles. Let me see. Up, Seven of Pentacles, ruled by Saturn and Taurus. Um, I love this card. I always love this card. This is all about planting your seed. So, you know, a lot of times, especially down here where I am now, people do burning like regularly. I remember I used to do it up north too, but then they stopped all that stuff. And there's like a rebirth of the earth when the brush and everything gets all burnt, and then the ashes go into the soil, and it's kind of like I want to say mulching, but it's like a fertilization of the earth. So the fact that this is a blessing of fire. Um, so you're unique. You are a blessing of fire. So again, it's means that you can replenish. You replenish whatever whoever you come in contact with. There's like a blessing that you give to other people, and you may not even realize it. But your presence gives off a lot. It gives off a lot of hope, a lot of confidence. It helps people to also want to be who they are and where they are in this world. So the Seven of Pentacles is very fruitful. I mean, look at there's all your pentacles. You planted your seeds, and look what's coming up. You're getting your tree, your root, your tree of knowledge, your tree of life. And because you were able to use that blessing of fire, your soil was rich. It was full of the good earth that seeds need in order to grow and replenish and become um, fruit fruitful and full of vegetation to give back um, to our human existence. And all you had to do was just plant your seed. You planted your seed, and look what's growing. And this is where you're at right now. The yellow in the background is the solar plexus. And then, of course, you've got green, red, and one purple. So three red, three green, and no, they're all red, green and red. I thought it looked purple for a second there. So root chakra, roots, and the heart. So you planted it with love into soil that was enriched, and it was blessed by fire prior to planting. And look what's coming of this. This is like life. You're being rerouted, you're being replanted, and it's absolutely, and he's putting his hand over it, like, giving it the healing energy of life. So here I plant you, and now let the seeds of life flow through you. And it's that's where my amethyst people are right now. You are looking to plant your seeds in a place that has been replenished and revitalized, and the soil is enriched and full of good nutrients, so that when you plant the seed of life, your seed will flourish into something really beautiful and big. So where you were, so to get you to right here, um, hmm, we have the Knight of Wands. Knights again are 11, and I say this to all the guys. I love this card. Look at that. Look at the horse. I believe it's a Mustang in the background. I'm not sure. Uh, I love horses, but I don't know where from. I know Palominos and Pintos, and but it's neither one of those. So I want to say it's a Mustang. But look at it. It's like wild and free, wild heart, a wild heart, a free heart, free mind. Nothing's gonna stop me. Wands are about taking action. And look at these wands, the way they're set up. It's like you have a new path. Um, you're you're making way. It's lit. I mean, there's no doubt where your path is leading you, because it's lit, and you're following it, and you're making your own music. You're making your own vibration, which kind of goes with this one here. Does this person not make their own vibration, their own music? um, let's face it, this person is unique, and loving every bit of themselves. And so is she. I mean, so is this person. Very happy, very content, and ready to plant your seeds to flourish your new life. And it's all orange. The main color in this is orange, which is the sacral plexus, which is all about creativity. So you are creating a world, a life that is full of living energy. Um, and it might be something that you've had to uproot and move someplace new to replant, but you are the living energy and you are planting yourself in a very safe space. Um, Very highly nutrient soil. This one's upside down. So this is the Five of Pentacles, and this is also Taurus energy. Um, that's the Knight of Wands. I want to say wands, action, fire. Action, it's a fire sign. Um, yeah, fire sign. So it can be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy for the wands, um, which is that like go movement. Um, so we have the Five of Pentacles, and it was upside down like this. Um, so facing this way, we got solar emotions, solar pentacles, solar plexus, and I want to read it in reverse because I don't usually do reversals. I usually always do them upright no matter what. Um, I just, but I've been doing the reversals. So we have the Five of Pentacles. Let's just see what it says because there's probably a very special message in it like that. I usually set it up so that the cards are always facing the same way and I don't run into um, upside down. So we have the Shadow Seer here. So this could come into your future if you do not if you do not allow your uniqueness to flourish and be you. This is what could happen. And then I'll read the other side because it can go either way. So a scarcity mindset, feeling helpless, victimhood, inability to move ahead, fear and isolation, resistance to positivity, a light at the end of the tunnel. So the the light seer now, if it's turned around and if you continue to appreciate your uniqueness and you continue to be a blessing of fire, and the action moving forward with your action, your faithfulness, financial or health, I don't like that. Feeling left out or ostracized. Well, that's not, oh, I know why. Okay, okay, gotcha. All right, fives are a chaotic number. And fives are, sorry, I didn't read this right at all. So when they're upright, fives can be, this is the peak of desperation. Probably financial instability, insecurities, but it was the other way around, which means that um, everything here can come into fruition. You can have all your dreams come true. All you have to do is remember that you are unique. You are a blessing. You are the fire. And remember that and stay faithful to yourself. And remember that the key to unlock the door is right there. And all you have to do is get up and move. Get up and move. Move forward. Move freely. Move with that wild heart in order to have your abundant life. So that kind of all taps in very nicely there. Let's do the star seed card. If I get the same one again, I'm serious. Let's see. Nope. Wow, nice. Oh, what is that? A cat? I don't know. Very pretty card. Sometimes when I look through here, I see it better. Um, I don't know if that's a cat on her shoulder. It certainly looks like it at 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 times. A lot of pink here, so a lot of love, a little bit of uncertainty here, but then we have a little bit of clarity. Um, a lot of light coming through, which is divinity. I got to find out if that's a cat. I don't know. So the card itself says the cosmic heart and devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Goes with faithfulness, that's for sure. So let's see what the cosmic heart has to say. Can I find it? Oh, here it is. 48. Cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. When you surrender to a state of devotion, you find yourself flowing with all of life. You're being called to refocus your attention deep within to the intelligence of your own heart, to bow with deep reverence to your inner temple, to live your life in devotion to this place, to make your life one big moving prayer. Perhaps you felt a bit off kilter lately, sensing that the potency of why you're doing things has gotten a little watered down or weak. Perhaps you've forgotten what made you start doing them in the first place. If so, this is your call to take a moment and reconnect with the truth at the very center of your heart, to get back to the essence of what you're about, to devote your life to what you care most about, to turn your gaze deep, 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 deep. There are seasons for harvesting and seasons for sowing. Right now, you're being called to plant your soul's seeds and sing to them with deep devotion, to feed them with the sweet waters of your own soul, to lose yourself in the potency of what it is that most expands your heart, to live your life according to what makes you come alive rather than what everyone else thinks. There you go. It came up twice. You know, don't worry about what anyone thinks of you. You are unique. Everyone else is taken. It's there you go. To make your life one big moving prayer. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you make your life a moving prayer? So that's a journal writing entry for you if you want to take it to that level. You may. Um, all right, so now we're going to do the Archangel Michael, and then we're going to do An angel of abundance. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Awesome. All right, so we have 29 or 11, which is a master number. Um, and here's the card. Look at that. There you go. Here it is. Archangel Michael's putting his hand down. He's like, there you go. It's all yours. You know, it's yours for the asking. Um, a lot of solar plexus here, and of course he is third eye indigo, blue. Um, and the card itself says stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. Keep believing in yourself. Keep being unique. Keep being a blessing of fire. Keep your faith. Don't let anything stop you. Um, and believe in you. Believe in who you are. Be the cosmic heart. And here we go with our abundance, angel of abundance card. All right. Hmm. All right, here's my card. A lot of divine here. Again, uh, we have she's being guided by the light. Faithfulness. I mean, look at these two. These faithfulness. It's all about having faith. Believe in, believe in your dreams. Believe in what you want. You know, don't give up. Don't quit. Plant that seed. You are unique. Um, so focus on your priorities. And then it says, where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. So I just want to remind people that, if you focus on negative, you're going to get more negative. If you focus on positive, you will get more positive. So try to keep that in mind whenever you have thoughts. Be a blessing of fire. Don't be a blessing of fire. Don't be a destruction of fire. Um, so, fire can be either one. Look at all the things that we do with fire. Um, there's just so much. I mean, think about I when I'm giving the example of fire, I think of like having a fire pit and camping and making s'mores and just sitting around the fire and sharing stories and moments. And I remember my grandbabies, they just loved sitting around the campfire, poking at the hot embers and you know making the fire. They used to love to make the fire really really big, and I'd get in trouble all the time at the campground. But yeah, it's like fire is can be a really beautiful energy, and fire signs can also project a lot of beauty. So you can either, it can either destroy, or like I said, a lot of people down here where I am now, they will burn on their land, and then the land, the soil becomes like it's kind of a fertilizer. So the ashes become like a fertilizer, and so fire can do wonderful things. Your priorities are calling you to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. So there you go. Keep your priorities in check. Stay the course. Keep your faith. Have that cosmic heart. Be a blessing of fire. Plant your seeds. Remember you're unique, which makes you beautiful. So that's my amethyst reading today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you resonated with one of them. Um, and again, tap into some of the meditations. And if you want natal charts. I do create them. Just the natal chart, I'm really at the beginning of understanding them in reading how planets and different houses are. So I can't really tell you a whole lot as far as that aspect of it, but I can at least get you the natal chart, and I can tell you, what planets are where. And I could tell you what your rising sign is and your moon sign. And they're very inexpensive. Um, I charge like $4.99 per natal chart. So if it is something you're interested in and would like, just send me a private message, and I would love to you know, create one for you and send it along. All right. So with that, I just would like to say enjoy the rest of your day, and it's beautiful and spring's coming. I can feel we already have mosquitoes coming here, so I'm seeing the red cardinals, the male cardinals again, and so they're sensing that spring is coming, and I love springtime. It's like everything wakes up, um, rebirth, death, and rebirth. So with that, be blessed. Let your spirits guide you. Open up to that. Believe in the divine, and that the divine will guide you. And with that, um, love you. Take care. Bye bye.